You know, you'd think after 71 years of being a ghost, I wouldn't miss food as much as I do. But God, ever since my spiritual presence has graduated from ghost to phantom, the smell of food is making me so hungry. And I shouldn't even physically be able to get hungry. That Japanese restaurant I flew by smelt amazing. Oh, I wish I could eat and drink again. Maybe one day I'll become even stronger than I am now. With their help, of course, and I'll finally be able to eat a cheeseburger again, or some ramen. Oh, speaking of which, I wonder where they are today. Looks like they dozed off on the couch again. Hey, you're currently being haunted by a ghost, sweetie. Your spooky ghost bestie has come back from doing ghost things with his ghost friends. How are you doing this evening? Are you alright? Listen, you need to get to bed. You're gonna have a bad... They aren't there. Oh. I could have sworn that was them, under the sheets. Must just have been some pillows. I better go check the other rooms, see if they're okay. Oh, gosh, there you are. I was really worried for a second there. I thought perhaps you left me. Please don't leave me. Haunting this place wouldn't be the same without you. How are you doing? Why are you in this room for? Why are you sitting on the floor? Hey, are you okay? They're asleep. Reading my old photo album. Why does it look like some of the pictures are smeared? Have they spilt water on it or something? No harm done if that's the case. Gosh, they look so uncomfortable hunched over it like that. I should wake them up. Hey you. I think it's time you should get to bed. This is no place to sleep. Hon? Why can't they hear me? Sweetie, it's me, Cedric, your ghost boyfriend, regular friend. Your ghost regular friend. Because that's not possible to have a ghost boyfriend, unfortunately. Hey, can you hear me? Is this some kind of a weird prank? Oh, good. They're finally waking up. Listen, sleepyhead, you need to find a better place to take your naps. You can't just sit here in the middle of the spare room and sleep. You're gonna get a bad back. Okay. That was a bit rude. You don't need to ignore me. And I didn't think you liked walking straight through me like that. Makes me feel kind of weird as well. Hey, where are you going? Oh no. No, this can't be right. They didn't see me, did they? This isn't some joke. They couldn't see me. But they could always see me. Why did they look like that as well? Why did they look so... They're going to their bedroom, it seems. Oh, that's good. That'll be better for their health, at least. And then sleeping on the floor. That wasn't water on my photo album, was it? They were crying. I can tell by their red eyes. Normally so beautiful and full of life, now raw and full of sadness. Oh, God damn this. Why? Why must whoever controls the afterlife torture me so? If I had one thing going for me, one thing that stopped me from fading and kept my existence meaningful, it was helping them. And I can't even do that anymore. I'm going to bed. I shouldn't enter their room without consent. But I saw they were already changed and in their evening wear, so I might be able to forgo that rule this once. Even if they can't see me, I need to be there for them. I have to be. I need to be with them. I promised. There they are. They're weeping again at the foot of their bed. Why do you cry, my love? Why do I have to be a ghost? And why does someone so wonderful have to suffer alone? This makes no sense. They've been able to see me all year. That witch that captured me said my spiritual energy had never been stronger. So why can't they see me anymore? I'm not just a lowly ghost. I'm a phantom. I'm special. Aren't I? I'm special enough to be seen by them. Sweetie. Oh, please. Please stop crying. You don't deserve to suffer. Gosh. What is this even about? You seemed so happy recently. And now this. Well, even if you can't hear me, even if you can't see me or touch me, I'm still going to be by your side. You know, seeing it as though I'm a shy little ghost, a coward, and you can't hear me at the moment. I suppose now is as good a time as any to tell you how I really feel. Maybe it'll get through to you. Maybe it'll help. You are, by far, the most incredible person I have ever met. You make every second of my death meaningful. You bring out the best in me. I never really had a chance to live a real life. I died in my early 20s, so life for me had just begun. I never got to experience any of the experiences, emotions, and situations every human should be allowed to experience in their life. Heartache, love, loss, anger, lust, sadness, contentment, romance, having kids, getting married, buying a car. I was entitled to so much more than the pitiful amount I was given. Still, even though it sounds like it, I'm not complaining. Millions of people die every day who didn't deserve to, and I'm nothing special, so who am I to complain? But there is something that makes me special. One thing in this cursed existence that makes it all worthwhile, and that's you. I'm dead. I don't exist in the world you do. And even if I never died, I'd be a shriveled up old man by now. So our worlds were never meant to cross regardless. But somehow they did. You see, what I'm trying to say is, I don't regret dying anymore. I don't miss life because I have you. I don't need anything more than that. You gave me my life back. You showed me that death may well be the absence of life, but it is far from the absence of love. 'Cause all I am now is an entity composed entirely from it. You make me become love. I love you. I'm not supposed to feel the way you make me feel. I'm fucking dead. And yet I am so in love with you. I am a ghost. You are alive. And yet I love you so much. So please stop crying. Don't ever feel sad, because no matter what happens, where your life takes you, know that I love you. And I can solemnly vouch for the fact that you deserve happiness more than anyone. I really wish you could have heard that. But the only reason I said it was because you couldn't. I'd never be brave enough to say all of that if you could hear. I wouldn't want to put you through it, to be honest. A ghost loving a human? How ridiculous. You wish you could have heard it as well? Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? I guess ultimately though, you just spoke to me! You can hear me again! Oh my god, I'm so happy! I thought I was fading out. I thought you would never see me again. I thought you'd never speak to me again. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hug you so suddenly like that. I just... Oh, hey. I can touch you again. I can stroke your hair. I guess I must have corporealized enough to do that during my rant thing. I'm sorry I'm late, but better late than never, I suppose. Oh, sweetheart, look at me. Why were you crying? Why was you holding that photo album with pictures of me and my family in it when we were alive? What's going on with you? You were crying because of me. But why? What the heck did I do to make you cry? Why would you ever cry because of me? I thought we had fun together. I thought you said I was your best friend and I made you really happy. I'm sorry if I did anything to hurt you. It was because you wished I was still alive. Oh, sweetie. Sweetie. You don't need to wish that. What did I tell you all those weeks ago? Death isn't something you should pity people for. We all die. And one way or another, we all end up where I am. Maybe not as a ghost in limbo like me, but we all end up in the afterlife looking down on the living like yourself. So don't be sorry about that. It's just a part of life. I'm doing fine. And thanks to you, I'm more happy than I've ever been. In fact, thanks to you, I'd go so far to say I'm happier than I was in life. I know it's not fair, but you have to understand. When I'm with you, fairness is something I get in abundance. My death was meaningless for so very long, but now having you around, and your friendship, and The love we have for each other, well, it's pretty freaking far from meaningless now, if you ask me. I know, sweetie, I know. I wish I could live a normal life with you as well, my dear. Maybe if that were the case, we could become... well, never mind, because it's not the case. But know that I wish that as well. But for now, we have to make do with the situation we've been given. Can you remember that movie we watched a while ago? The one with the old wizard? He put it very eloquently, and that phrase he turned was, "Don't pity the dead, pity the living." And that means, well, to me, what it means is, you're the one that matters here, not me. So stop worrying about me, silly. And stop missing a life that we were never meant to have anyway. Okay? You have opportunity. You have things that you can do. And I will always be with you when you do them. I know, and I'm not sure how long I'm going to be here for. I mean, I've made it 71 years, but my existence as a spiritual entity has been fluctuating quite dramatically recently, as you've seen. Sometimes I feel myself transcending to the other side, and then sometimes I feel myself slowly becoming human again. So I don't know what's going to happen to me. Let's just enjoy the time we have together. Let's not think on the end. Let's just think about the present, sweetie. Can't the witch who kidnapped me a while ago bring me back from the dead? No, I don't think even she is powerful enough to do that, regrettably. I did ask her, though, actually, if there was any hope for me, and she said she'd never seen a spirit with a more unusual energy than mine, but it's usually only evil spirits that can manifest back from the dead completely. And even then, they're not really them. They're just a manifestation of evil. I guess good spirits like myself don't disrespect the Reaper quite so much. Even though the Reaper seems to have forgotten me, or at least done half a job. I'm sorry, things can't be different. But I really do care about you. And I can't stand to see you so sad. Especially because of me. It's been a year since we first met. Oh gosh, has it? Yes, you're right. It's nearly Halloween. Well, happy early Halloween, sweetheart. Thank you for giving me such a wonderful year and making my death so special in such a short time. You're welcome. You don't need to thank me though. The pleasure is all mine. Speaking of one of my greatest pleasures, how about you let your ghost bestie wrap you up in my cool cuddles and help you sleep? All that crying earlier made you sleepy, didn't it? So, how about we have nice dreams now? How about we make you relax? Of course. Here, let me glide into bed with you then, my love. Oh, that's good then. Just checking to see if I was still in the ghost flesh. Come here, let me cuddle you. You didn't fall through me. That's good. Guess I've regained control over my spiritual entity then. Life isn't something you should waste on the dead, my dear. You deserve to be happy, and you deserve so much more than to be sitting there weeping over a shadow of a man like me. Okay? Look at me. Do you feel better now? I'm more of a man than anyone you've ever met. You are such a sweetheart. I really do love you to pieces. But one day I am probably going to go. And no, look at me. It's okay. We'll go eventually. But I need you to promise me that when I do transcend, you will try and find peace in your life. Find someone who loves you as much as I do and takes care of you all the same. Never give up living. In fact, live for the both of us. Don't be sad. You're banned from being sad now. I love you more than anything. For as long as I am here, I'm yours, okay? And even when I'm not, I'll still always be yours. Sleep well. My dear.